Channel. We going over the question: Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or Kanye West? Who should young black Americans vote for? That's the question we talk about on this video. Something I was thinking about, and I just wanted to make a video about going over all of the presidential election candidates, right? Speaking for young black people, I'll be the first to tell you, I'll be the first to admit, a lot of us don't really believe in the system. Like, we don't believe the system is beneficial for us. So a lot of young black people, they don't vote, even though our leaders and like people in power, they say in order to change things, you have to vote. But we see time and time again, like how our community is mistreated in America. We police brutality, white supremacy, we killed, we slave, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's never fully acknowledged by any presidential candidate, right? And we always feel left out, so we feel like voting really don't matter. That's coming from, the ghettos of America. Like right now I'm in Detroit, Michigan, one of the capitals, for black people in America. A lot of black people are from Detroit. A lot of culture, breeds from Detroit. And I'll be the first to tell you, that's how a lot of young black people think about voting in the system. They think it's corrupted. They think, you already know who's gonna be the president, right? You already know who y'all gonna decide and pick. And even if y'all have a leader in office, it's still a higher power above that. So that's just how young black America looks at it. But in this video, I want to go over, if you were to vote, who you should choose, right? Who you should choose out of the candidates. We got Donald Trump, we got Joe Biden, we got Kanye West. So first, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Kanye West. Yes, Kanye West is really running for president, man. He got a website. He went on a rally. He announced his presidential election campaign. You can look it up. You got a whole Wikipedia about this. Now, Kanye West is running for president. I think this will be, immediately the most popular choice for young black Americans because, one, we feel like we know and related. We feel like we are related to Kanye in a way, a shape, or form. Even though Kanye West has outlandish, moments and moments he does things that's questionable to the black community, he still is a genius, and nobody can take away what he has given us creatively and what he has done, for the black community on, just his level of creative genius, what he has done for us. So his mistakes his accomplishments will always override his mistakes, in the eyes of black people. And if Kanye West runs 100%, and he runs, and the thing about this, he's going to run Republican. So, I want to talk about that too, the whole Republican and Democrat thing, but he's going to run Republican. It's going to make a lot of black people vote Republican. It's going to make us, for the first time, see that as an option, because in the black community, we think Republican mean white people, Democrat mean black people. That's what black people think. But it's been a history of Democratic candidates, right, that have used the black vote and the black, their kind of like foot in the black dough to kind of step on us. And next, I want to talk about Joe Biden, right? Because what y'all gotta know about Joe Biden now, Joe Biden is what I believe is vindictive. Like he's calculated. He's a premeditated person. Like he knows human behavior too. He knows how to put himself in positions to make himself look good, right? So by him getting a black woman as his running mate, as his VP, he has secured a lot of black women already secured. They not voting for Kanye. Like, even if Kanye was to run, they're going to vote. They're going to feel more secure in Biden, right? Because he has Kamala Harris, right? And what y'all got to know about Biden is that he introduced some of the major every crime bill against that affected the minority, that affected Black, Mexican, Latinos, every crime bill that affected us for the small little crimes. Joe Biden's name was on every one of them bills. Joe Biden had a hand in every one of the crime bills that, have locked up millions, have incarcerated millions of Black Americans, like since the 90s until now. Like, he was proud, like he literally proud that he's done that, right? And Joe Biden got so many questionable moments, but Joe Biden reminds me of the type of white person that will smile in your face, right, and act like he a friend of your brother, but he gonna talk shit behind your back. He got a whole nother agenda, and he gonna make all of these promises like, oh, if you vote, come on, Black people, like, God, and did this, I did that, but he really fucked up the Black community. Him and Hillary and Bill, all of them, they fucked up the Black community, right? They did so much. They, like, law-wise, that make it so, like, if you get caught with a little bit of whatever, you gone. Like, 3 strikes, you out. Like, felonies, like, all these mass incarceration, these years and years. And they look at us as worthless. They look at us as useless. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at us. They look at us as a poor, misguided group, right? They always refer to us as misguided and a poor group. They never acknowledge the intellect of Black people, right? So I think Joe Biden gonna do some trickery. Joe Biden is doing trickery, right, to get the Black vote by getting Kamala Harris. He gonna get a lot of older Black women. I'm seeing all of his commercials. They like in barbershops and Black people, and he getting all the Black people not knowing that he is the reason for like mass incarceration. He loves that shit. He loves to see Black people locked up. He don't have a heart for us. He just know he can trick us. He know he can manipulate us, and he think we stupid. Like, he think our intellectual capacity is not up to where he is at. So, he uses, if I get a Black woman, I know that's all I gotta do. I got a Black woman on my side. They gonna believe me. You know what I'm saying? So that's his whole memo. That's his whole game, and he running game on niggas. Now, Donald Trump is like a motherfucker. He's very outspoken. I believe he has his own agenda also. And, the one thing I can say about Donald Trump was during this pandemic, right? During this pandemic, when he did when he did that fucking stimulus care package, you know what I'm saying? That was something no president has ever done. And, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that it's all about money, but he financially helped people that was in, situations, right? That was like with the unemployment shit. He financially helped a lot of people, right? And that's something that I could say that was honorable about Donald Trump's whole thing. But again, Donald Trump is a white supremacist, bro, and he promotes that underline. Like, he won't come out and say it directly, but indirectly, if, like, for example, the Charleston event, he'll call those good, outstanding people, right? And then when the looters come, these are thugs, and you know what I'm saying? Because in the Charleston event, it was a rally, and it was mainly white people. And then in the riots and when the looting was going on, it was a lot of Black people because it was the Black Lives Matter thing. So it's just the words he used. You can see where he's at mentally about, different groups of people, because you wouldn't even choose to say those words, if you wasn't at a mental, understanding of those groups of people like that, like being thugs for Black people or being outstanding citizens for white people. So that's the thing. Trump has underlying racism that everybody is able to see, and that he brushes over. And I just think if between Biden or Trump, like if it was between those two, you can roll the dice with Biden, right? You could roll the dice with Biden. I don't think Trump would even acknowledge us. You know what I'm saying? But either way, with Biden, it's going to be 4 years of false promises, trying to figure out. And Trump is going to be 4 years of, we already knew this nigga was like this. We got to get it on our own. And that's what we got to all go back to, is the fact that we have to get it on our own. The fact that these politicians, these people in power, they're not going to do nothing for us. They're not going to really do nothing for us, right? They political. They want to win. It does something for their ego. If Joe Biden won, it's going to do something to his ego. It's going to make him feel like he's accomplished, like he's a man, he conquered the world. If Trump wins, it's going to do something to his ego. It's very political and, kind of like subjective reasons. Like they all doing it for self. They running for themselves. They want to win for their own credit, for their own, bragging rights in a way, right? Politicians, they really don't want to help the community. I believe, unless it's a politician that comes from the community, a politician that is a minority, a politician that has endured the struggle and has felt what we feel. Like, they know, like, that's why I think it's time for a non-political, an unapologetic type of you know what I'm saying, like a politician who isn't politically correct, you know what I'm saying, like Kanye West, or like any minority. We need something new. We don't need another white man in a suit, doing it for him and for self. We need somebody that's a little bit more in the street, right? And probably like Obama. Like Obama was a good president, but I needed a Muhammad Ali moment from Obama. I needed him to say something like he knew what was going on, because Trayvon Martin got killed. It's just a different tone I needed from Obama during those times. But Kanye West got it. If anybody, I would vote for Kanye West. I'm not going down there unless Kanye West's name is on the ballot. So that's just where I'm at with it. It's your boy Yon World. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm out. Peace.